Guys, I've got a confession. I'm addicted to the James May cheese meme, and I don't know why.
Cheese.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back into the world of Hearts of Iron 4, and today have I got a special one for you. Now, what makes this video so special, Anglo, you ask? Well, let me tell you. What makes it special is that today is another suggester requester video. That's right, I finally made it 6 months into my backlog, and we're finally starting to catch up. This one today is from Chile. Chile asked us if we could do Vietnam in the Pax Britannica mod. Now, you're looking around at the background, you're thinking, this isn't looking very Pax Britannica, and you know what? You'd be right. So because Pax Britannica does not have any content for Vietnam, I thought it'd be a bit boring over time, so we'll do the next best thing. We're going to load into Road to 56, and we're going to be going in as Vietnam. Okay, so loading in here as French Indochina, we're going to open up our focus tree, and as you can see, there is actually a custom focus tree for the region. However, as much as I'd love to go down the focuses and do everything, the main thing we're looking for is here, the second Yen Bai mutiny. By doing this, essentially, Vietnam booms. We end up getting Vietnam pop out of Indochina, and that is exactly what we want. I can't say I've ever done this myself, but I'm excited to see how this one goes. It's either going to be very, very messy, or it's going to become a Van Gogh painting. Either or, it's going to be interesting. Okay, so I am very confused. I've managed to wait a little bit. We've got here saying the inevitable end, Vietnamese uprising, 3,000 days, etc. Okay. Now, I want to be Vietnam, not French Indochina. I'm looking on my tree and I thought, oh, these must be exclusive. They're not. You can do both. So I can do this to remove the remaining Vietnamese uprising all completely. I can do this to slowly get rid of it and get all these buffs. But I thought, no, if I do that, I won't be able to play as Vietnam. So I'll wait 3,000 days. But 3,000 days is going to go all the way to the end of the game. That's no good. Okay, what if I occupy territories and leave them? I've got the Chinese Soviet Republic, you know, I've got Cambodia, Laos, China, and then I've got the Democratic Republic of Vietnam. But I cannot release it for the life of me. So with that being said, I'm just going to conclude that French Indochina is now China. China is now China. Now China. China.
China!
Stupid man!
I don't know if we'll get our independence. I'm hoping we can. But it will be interesting to see because France has just gone right wing. As you can see, they're not feeling very friendly right now. So with a fascist France, a fascist Germany, I don't know what these guys are doing, but who knows. I'm just going to go about my business, do my own thing. If I get in a fight, that's great. If not, you know what? Infrastructure's great. Good morning, Vietnam! It is time. I did the focus over. He's disappeared now. It was the one to cancel the uprising. I did that thinking it would cancel the uprising and I move forward. No. Nah. It is Vietnam time now, ladies and gentlemen. And we are about to go charging in with Vo Nguyen. Yep, I'm so sorry, Vietnam. I just can't do Vietnamese names. Ho Chi Minh, I can do that one. We are about to take over all of this lovely, lovely territory. I want these guys over here to unite like so. Get our borders all looking prim and prop. Happy days. Come on, Vietnam. We got this. Oh, that's a lot of decisions. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. So not only have we just broken away from France, the Republic of India and the rest of the British colonies have also pulled away from the empire, which is pretty interesting indeed. Vietnam can now expand.
Yeah, boy.
Also, speaking of Vietnam, I had a closer look at these decisions. It seems to be kind of like I can choose which way we're going during. I can either go like, where is it? Royalist, Democratic, Viet Minh, so I can stay like Communist Ho Chi, which I might just do. Because if I do that, I can get chummy with Stalin, and I can get chummy with Mao, and we can start to paint a pretty red picture. I might just have to. And there you have it. So we finally won the War of Independence against the French. Us, Laos, and Cambodia have all broken free. Because Quang Di ended up getting the most support during the decisions during the war, they will now be in charge of the country. We are fascist with the king in charge. Now, the reason why I did this, the reason is simply because I was looking through the different bonuses you can get, and it was either Ho Chi Minh for industry or for ideology / military. new emperor. Everything else was kind of okay. This one was mid. That one was good, but this one was better. But I feel like I'm leaning better towards this one, just because if you think about the world right now, we have a fascist Japan, a fascist Germany, a fascist Italy, and a fascist France, with a soon-to-be fascist Spain on the way. It's a fascist world. If I went commie and teamed up with the Soviet Union, the Soviet Union.
What was the Soviet Union?
The Soviet Union, it just would not go well. So I'm just going to go fascist Vietnam with the Republic, and just keep going our way through a focus tree. Now that we've done this, I'm going to wait for my new rifles focus to finish, and then we'll push down new Emperor. And it's time for the first Vietnamese expansion. We're going to go and knock on our neighbor's door in Lao. I justified for quite a while, and now it's time to knock on the door, pop in, make a cuppa. We're going to Luang Prabang. I probably butchered that completely. I'll clean up then. I'll clean up Cambodia. Maybe if I can get lucky, we're going to go for Siam. I need to try and get some spies because I have no idea what they're packing. Oh, yeah, that's going to be tough. I need to expand. And welcome back to www.timeskip.com.gov.bruh. As you can see, we've jumped right ahead into the future, into 1942. A massive, massive time skip. Don't worry, you've not missed much. All we've done is clean up this Indochina Peninsula, and as we look towards as we look forward to going into Burma, I had to choose a faction. I could create my own, side with the Germans, which seems to be the logical choice now. By the way, there was a Russian Civil War which weakened the Soviet Union. It didn't seem important because it didn't affect our run, but for personal safety reasons, I've chosen to side with the Japanese for now. I feel like I should maybe redact that decision and go and join the Germans. I'm going to do that. There we go. We're now part of the Germans faction. Nothing like flipping a coin and changing sides. Now that has been done, we need to set our eyes westward into Burma. I need to finish up some industry. As you can tell, we're about to get the best train tracks the world has ever seen. And then once that's all done, we can finally push westward. I want to maybe take India, or maybe the east coast of India, and form like a little Thunderdome here of Vietnamese-ness. I don't know what I'm doing with this playthrough, I'm going to be honest. The whole idea was just to be Vietnam and dominate. And evidently, the process is a little bit slow. So, itty-bitty update. I was hoping to go for Burma, and then Burma started to get guaranteed by the Philippines and Poland, which would end up dragging me into this war. So I figured, what way to fix the solution, or what better way than just to cut the head of the snake off? Luckily, the UK have managed to get a naval invasion here. I'm slowly but surely, with my 0 transports, 0 trains, and 0 trucks, trying to ship my troops over one by one. Some have come round South America, the other half decided to go through Africa. Why? I don't know. You tell me. AI great. But with that being said, we're going to go along, hop on in. We're going to go UK, join war, British-American war, except it's time to rock and roll, baby. Vietnam in the house. Last time in history, the US went to Vietnam. This time, Vietnam's coming to the US. It's Red Dawn with a twist. Real talk, by the way, Red Dawn, amazing, amazing movie. If you haven't already, please go and watch Red Dawn. It doesn't matter if it's the 80s original or the new one that was made recently with Josh Peck and Chris Hemsworth. Just watch one of them. It's an amazing movie. You know, this invasion is going very, very well. And you know what? It also makes me fall in love with the mod all over again. I'm telling you that now. Now, the reason why I say it's making me fall in love with the mod all over again is simply down to the buffs that it gives. All these extra researches, you know, all the SRDs you can do. These little things just all add up and just put everyone on equal ground. Like the Germans start out strong. But I guarantee by using Rotor 56 research trees, you could take someone like, I don't know, you could take someone like these guys down here. Well, I'm not even going to pronounce that. I'm just going to say Yemen. You could take Yemen, and if you could build them up enough and research enough, they could be on equal footing with Germany. I like to believe. I don't know. I've yet to put that into practice. That's why I love 56 so much. It's just because it gives you so much more research and so much to do that I'm now overpowered Vietnam somehow, and my template isn't even anything to bang home about. That's my template. That's what I'm rocking. It's still not even 32 width yet. I still need to fill these guys out. I'll do it now. Where are they? Infantry, infantry, infantry. It's now 32 width. You know, I just can't get over how perfect this is. At this point, everyone in Texas needs to start changing their legal last name to either Ho or Tran because, bro, the empire of Vietnam is expanded. I'll tell you what, it seems as though the Vietnamese expansion of America has put them on edge a little bit. They're seemingly bringing and dragging all of their troops over to the west. So I'm going to cancel this order. I want all of you guys, literally all of you, to stop, get on the trains. You're heading back to the east. You're helping the Germans out. We're going to push past Roanoke, take Washington, take Philly, take New York, take Boston. By the time we've done that as well, this op over here for a collab government should have been finished, which means Vietnam has conquered America. I managed to conquer America with Vietnam. Granted, there was a little bit of support, but for the most part, this is all done by my army and my army alone. I have no idea how I pulled this off. I genuinely have no idea. I only had a little bit of support in the form of American and British aircraft, but that was it, bro. That was it. There you go. After a long amount of time of waiting, I finally got the Americans to cap after taking Boston. That's an interesting peace deal. As you can see, I am desperately trying to rush my troops back because, Britain, yeah, they did that. Yeah, So Britain decided to go after India, Bengal Republic, also known as Bangladesh, Burma, and Pakistan, and they're in the same faction of me, so it's only a matter of time before they come to my doorstep, and I have no one there. So I'm going to rush home, send the troops, get ready, eat Burma, eat Bengal, eat India, and you know what? I don't know. Maybe the UK can have the 13 colonies back. I have no interest. I will take what's mine. I'm having Vietnamese Texas, whether you like it or not. And just like that, we've taken Vancouver. We took Vancouver. We also managed to do Ottawa, Montreal. And it's well, we got halfway to London, or sorry, Toronto before the Brits came in and took that. But for the most part, we did this, man. We took over America. We did a lot of the labor work. A lot of it was literally just our labor and British and German Navy, and that's pretty much it. Right, time for a peace deal. This is about to be cursed as ever. And now it is time to review a very cursed peace treaty. Yeah. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. We managed to walk away with a little bit. But not exactly what I was hoping for. My screen's... I've literally got a frozen screen right now because even the computer can't handle the disgustingness that this peace deal is. It's tragic. Okay, so it seems like I'm going to have to end the video here, unfortunately, guys. I've tried this 5 different times now. And the fact that I've managed to get it to tick over to the 3rd, or so the 4th of July rather than staying frozen on the 4th, that in itself is a damn miracle because that's happened now on the 5th try. To end it all off, essentially, we walked away with Burma, Bangladesh, a fair bit of Southeast Asia, and most of all, we were left with this, as well as Vietnamese Texas, the most important part. But that's going to be it for today, guys. I do hope you've enjoyed. If you have enjoyed, don't forget to, of course, click the like button and or subscribe, share with friends, grow the channel, all that fun stuff. And if you want any more cursed peace deals like this that just end up breaking the game in half, be sure to let me know in the comments down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Ta-da!